Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're diving into the brand new Storm figure recently revealed by Mondo. This 6 scale figure looks absolutely amazing so far and is based off of the Storm model for the X-Men '97 animated series over on Disney Plus. It's looking really solid so far and is actually a time exclusive from Mondo shop as well. So let's dive in and see if the Storm is worth your hard-earned cash. Now, this is a 1/6 scale Storm figure from Mondo that actually channels a really nice 90s sort of animated X-Men vibe so well. Right, first impressions really got me going because Aurora's model really shines here across the board. You can really see the white paint applications that pop up well, and just the design of her body looks really solid. Now, in the box, you actually get a really nice set of accessories, right, including the swappable hands, multiple head sculpts, some power effects, and a really cool lightsaber looking thingy from the Morlocks. All look really solid so far and just ran her kit very well, which we'll take a closer look later in the video. But I do have to hand it to Mono since the accessories all look super cool. I just can't wait to get my hands on it, right? Now, in terms of design, like the sculpting, it looks pretty solid. Mono leans really well into the like common X-Men 87 cell shaded comic to cartoon translation here, right? The sculpt is stylized rather than ultra realistic, which like kind of amplifies the character and display readability pretty good on your shelf. The white hairlines are super sharp and detailed along with the sculpting. Right now, what's extra cool is like each uh, like head sculpt comes with a different hairstyle, which is pretty amazing, right? So you're not just getting stuck with with like the swappable faces. We're actually getting true and blue head sculpts, which is great and different from one another. Now, Storm's face sculpts all look really solid as well. I really like that they've like offered two versions of her eyes. One where she's like rocking her powers, and one where she's not. It's especially good because you can like swap out her museum poses to match whichever style you like. Right now, I personally keep my 6 scale figures only museum pose, and but having the option to swap out the head sculpts that feature different eyes and hair sculpting are really awesome. Right, her figure body looks really solid. Also, in terms of like the sculpting itself, don't really see any bulging frames where or anywhere rather, which is good for her mold, and it's also good that's like slim to scale, right? So she look really good next to your other X-Men '97 Mondo team, right? Paint applications are just super solid from what I can see, especially just the white. It has a nice, really hyper bright like white type of tone, which helps stand out better, right? Especially and it's also less muted. I also like the like gray bluish color that they've used on the like flight or the wings, right? Or the cape itself. And although it's more like a flat color, it still pops out, especially with like some of those nice fluorescent lightings, right? Now, Russ's skin tone paint looks really solid and symmetrical between her hands and face. Sometimes you can see some off shading, but don't really see much of it at all, especially with the promo pics so far. Now, in terms of articulation, joints look kind of solid, right? Similar to the other X-Men '97 line figures, but it should be able to hold some nice poses as well. She looks like she has some good movement around the shoulders, elbows, and wrists, which are really important because you want to put her in like some power set action poses or adding some flight to her, right? You can actually do that. Otherwise the rest of the body features look really solid and can sit on your shelf pretty easily from what I can see. Now in terms of accessories, Storm comes loaded with like full accessory suite that Mono lists on the product page. And which essentially gives you everything you really need to stage a really nice display for her, right? You get 5 total head sculpt portraits for her, which include the classic and neutral portrait, the classic power portrait, classic flowing hair portrait, the '97 neutral portrait, and the '97 power portrait with those awesome lightning eye attachments, right? And these eye attachments are just crazy in my opinion and have such incredible shelf presence once you actually attach them on. So it's a really big win there for Mondo. And as mentioned earlier, they all have different hairstyles depending on the action, which features white eyes for her power and standard eyes for neutral. So just amazing there across the board. She also comes with 4 extra hand sculpts, including like the pair of lightning bolt hands, the holding plant hands, the open power set hands, and an awesome hand which like extended lightning effects, right? I absolutely love this because you can have her running sort of like in some nice action poses with the lightning effects around her eyes and her hands, which just gives her that power, right? She also comes with that like Morlock fighting stick with lightning attachment. It's a rather really nice niche accessory that was featured in one of the episodes, right? So when she got stuck on the ground with the Morlocks, so it's really cool that they actually added this in and really reminiscent of that scene. And then also 2 pairs of flight capes, which look really solid as well. So overall, really amazing set of accessories, especially since you get some incredible power effect accessories and different help sculpts, right? So there you have it, folks. Thanks for joining tonight to take a closer look at the upcoming Storm figure from Mondo. Now, this is a timed only release, meaning that's available on Mondo's site only for a limited period of time and should run you around $250 retail USD. It's definitely worth it, though, in my opinion, especially if you're looking to expand your Mondo X-Men collection with such an awesome heroine such as this. right? She just has so much going for her in terms of accessories and the figure itself. So it's really hard to pass up, right? But let me know in the comments below what you think of Storm so far and whether you'll be picking her up. And don't forget to smash that subscribe button for more content, coolest Marvel figures around. Until next time, folks, keep on collecting.